Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Trudeau losing his mind yet again in regards to Pierre Poilievre. Because today, while he was in Quebec doing another announcement about superconductors and all this stuff with IBM, a CBC reporter asked him a question that had nothing to do with Pierre Poilievre. Yet Trudeau's derangement somehow was able to spin it back onto Pierre, and this is how it went down.
Alison Northcott with CBC. There's a video being shared online where you can see an OPP officer telling protesters, one wearing an F. Trudeau hat, which gate you entered at the Alliston event yesterday. Do you consider this a breach of duty, and is it being investigated?
As you well know, I won't comment on operational or security matters, but I am sure that the appropriate folks are looking into whatever reports these are. I think it's important to emphasize and understand that the right to protest is really important.
Oh, is that so, Justin?
This video showing the moment police with Toronto's mounted unit moved through the crowds Friday near the Chateau Laurier, an attempt to separate protesters from a line of officers slowly advancing. As this happened, two people fell to the ground, colliding with the horse. Family members posting on social media. The woman involved suffered a broken clavicle.
In a democracy, your freedom to disagree with the government is something we perhaps take for granted here in Canada.
Horn honks, Canadian flags, and frustration at the federal government. Anywhere from 100 to 150 people are here mad about the federal carbon tax increasing on April 1st. Met by almost as many RCMP members, including the tactical support team, keeping an eye on protesters.
But that they cannot take for granted in far too many places around the world.
You're ready for it, aren't you? You do have to look yourself in the mirror every morning. We're not touching you. Put the baton away. Put the baton away. Hey. We are. Quit touching us. We're not touching you. We are. Yeah,
I guess Canadians weren't aware of this. Maybe you gotta be a Palestinian protester to get those sort of luxuries. But I digress. As we continue to watch this clip here, you're gonna see Mr. Drama Teacher come out, and this is where he attacks Pierre.
The ability to throw out insults at the person of the Prime Minister is something that is protected here in Canada and is really important for people to be able to express themselves. That's really key. At the same time, however, politicians need to be very, very careful that they don't feed into divisions amongst Canadians, polarizations, or conspiracy theories. And I've been thinking about this in regards to Pierre Poilievre. Anyone who wants to be Prime Minister of this country needs to be clear with Canadians about whose votes he wants and who he stands with.
Well, we definitely know who you and majority of your Liberal Party stand with, because we don't think you've denounced this guy since he said this.
What we are very proud of now is the young generation, like Prime Minister Trudeau, President of Argentina, and so on, that we penetrate the cabinets. So yesterday I was on a reception for Prime Minister Trudeau, and I know that half of this cabinet, or even more half of this cabinet, are for our actually young global leaders of the World Economic Forum.
Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say we've never heard you denounce this guy's endorsement. But as Trudeau does, he loves Trudeauing, and that's what he's going to do in this next clip by giving Pierre some advice.
If Pierre Poilievre wanted to be a responsible leader, I'll even give him the words. This is what he should say. I reject categorically the endorsement and the support of Diagolon and of Alex Jones. Because Diagolon is a violent white nationalist organization, and Alex Jones is a garbage conspiracy theorist. That's all Pierre Poilievre would have to say. But he won't say it. And that tells you about the kinds of choices he's making as a leader.
Yo, somebody needs to get this guy some mental health. First, he's talking about Alex Jones being garbage. Then he goes, he just won't say it. Like, calm down, man. I think the stress of the election is starting to get to him. He's really starting to crack under all this pressure. Especially when he answers the question and then you see him go back to this face. As if that whole interaction was completely normal and we just didn't witness what happened. I just don't get it. But as always, this is my opinion. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought about this. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks so much.